It started 2 weeks after our midterm exams. Everyone was exhausted, and half the students were down with fevers and coughs. That was when the school brought in a new nurse. No one knew her name, but the tag on her uniform said Nurse Evelyn. She was quiet, pale, and always smelled faintly of antiseptic and roses. At first, everyone liked her. She smiled softly, gave candies after checkups, and spoke in a calm, gentle voice that made you feel sleepy, us listening. But soon, we started noticing strange things. One morning, my friend Clara went to the nurse's office because of a headache. She didn't return for the whole day. When she finally came back the next morning, her skin looked pale, her lips were dry, and she barely spoke. When I asked what happened, she just whispered. She said, "I'll feel better soon," and walked away. After that, more students began visiting Nurse Evelyn, and they all came back the same way. Quiet, weak, almost empty. Their eyes looked glassy, like they were half asleep, and none of them remembered what medicine they were given. I decided to find out what was really going on. During lunch break, I pretended to feel sick and went to the nurse's office. She smiled when I walked in. "Poor thing," she said softly. "You look tired. Sit down." The room was freezing cold, even though the window was closed. I noticed there were no posters, no medical charts, but only jars. Hundreds of small glass jars lined the shelves, filled with a cloudy red liquid. Some of them had small, dark shapes floating inside. I asked, "What are those?" She turned and smiled. "Samples, dear." Her voice echoed strangely, as if the people were speaking at once. She told me to lie down on the bed. When she turned away to get something from her desk, I saw what was behind her. A cabinet door was open just a little, and inside it, I saw a shape, something that looked like a person's face, pressed against the glass. Eyes open, my heart stopped. I stood up quickly, pretending I needed the bathroom. But before I could move, she said in a soft whisper, "You shouldn't have seen that." I ran out, down the hall, straight into my teacher. I told him everything, but when we came back, the office looked normal again. No jars, no cabinet, just a plain white room with a desk and a bed. The principal said I was making up stories, probably from stress. They told me to rest at home for a few days. That night, I couldn't sleep. At exactly 3 a.m., I heard a knock on my window. When I looked, I saw Nurse Evelyn standing outside in the dark, smiling, holding a jar in her hands. Inside the jar was something small, something that looked like a human eye. I screamed, but when my parents came, no one was there. The next day, I went back to school to tell everyone, but Nurse Evelyn had disappeared. No one remembered hiring her. No one even remembered her name. A week later, the janitor found something under the nurse's bed while cleaning. A glass jar filled with red liquid. On the lid, a name was written in black marker, Clara. And the strange thing, Clara hadn't been to school since that morning. Her parents said she left home for class, but never came back. The school was later shut down due to missing of some students. Please like and subscribe for more stories.